It's time for a word from Calhoune County.
Yeah, keep your knickers on there. Don't get your drawers all in a wad. As soon as I get the hot plate going, we can have some warmed up them possum chitlins or something. Oh, hey, how y'all doing? I didn't see you come in. By golly. Welcome back to Calhoune County. Old cousin Heck here. You didn't come back thinking I was going to tell you another story, did you? About old Charlie Calhoune. What? All right. I think I could come up with another one. Let's see. Old Charlie, like I say, he used to run some heavy equipment. Sometimes the equipment run him, I don't know. But anyhow, he's had some mighty strange occurrences that generally follows Charlie around. One time old Charlie, he had finished for the day. He'd been using one of them digging bars, you know. And when he was done with it, he stuck her up in the ground there. And old Charlie's eyesight ain't what it used to be. And he was just finishing up. It was about late in the afternoon, I reckon. Anyhow, he pulled his track loader over there and was lowering down the bucket, and it went on down here and it stopped right about there. And Charlie was wanting to finish out the day and get on in there and have some supper. And every time he tried to put it down, it would just come to this one spot and stop. Well, Charlie said, "Daggone it, I'm going to give it the pressure down," as he was just letting her float down, you know. So he got to that spot and he gave her full down pressure. Probably wasn't a good idea. Maybe he should have gone, in retrospect, maybe he should have gone and investigated to see what was holding that thing up. Because the bucket happened to be sitting right on top of that digging bar. And the last thing Charlie remembers was hitting that bucket. Full pressure down, mind you. And then things came pretty fuzzy there for him. Next thing he recalls, next thing he recollects, he was laying on the ground there and the dog was licking his face. And everything kind of looked cloudy around the edges. And he got up and wiped his forehead and there was blood on it and had a splitting headache. Poor old Charlie. He had set that bucket right down on top of that digger bar. And if he'd have had enough sense to just see what was keeping that bucket from going down instead of giving it full down pressure, he wouldn't have got struck in the head with that digger bar. Woo! That bucket pushing down on it made that digger bar shoot out, came right straight back, struck him in the head. Lucky it didn't kill him. Lucky it didn't kill him. Knocked him clean off that thing. And like I say, the dog brought him around clean, licking the blood off of it. I think he did go to the hospital for that. I'm not sure. Charlie doesn't, he ain't much on hospitals now. I can't remember for sure if he even went to the hospital or not. He probably walked in the house and looked in the mirror and said, "That don't look too bad." But he just bad luck follows him around. Another time he was on that loader. And of course he don't have none of the shields in place. I know it's unusual for Charlie not to have everything as it should be. But all the sheet metal that would been, you know, on the dash and in the area there in front of him was laying underneath a tree somewhere because he took it off one time to fix something under there. And they left exposed a whole bunch of hydraulic lines and whatnot. And Charlie was working with it, and one of the hydraulic lines let go. And all that pressure, that hydraulic fluid hit him right square in the face, right in the eyes. Right in the eyes, mind you. And I mean, it blinded him, literally. It blinded him for a while. And it struck him so hard in the eyes that so much pressure, the fluid got up behind his eyeballs. This is the truth. I ain't lying to you. got up behind his eyeballs and in his skull somewhere or another, floating around all about a quart of hydraulic fluid. I don't know if it was a quart. But he says he had a runny nose for about 3 weeks, and it was hydraulic fluid. He'd blow his nose, look down in his handkerchief, and sure enough it'd be just chock full of hydraulic fluid. But it didn't cause him no permanent damage. I don't know if eating that cake cooked with hydraulic fluid inoculated him or what. But the man was something else, mind you. Oh. Hard-headed. Probably stood him in good stead that day, that hard head. But anyhow, I got to get back to fixing this hot plate so we can warm up our meal. Hey, Edna, bring me that there other torch. Yeah, the big one. Let me see. I don't think this one's going to fire up this evening. All right, we'll catch you later. Edna, come on now. We ain't got all evening. That burned woman. I'll tell you right now.